In this video, I want to show you how to play as a solo player on MLBB.
Smash them.
First, you need touch some grass. First, try to play with friends if you can, either as a duo, trio, or full squad. Because solo match are super random, you might get all solo players, or suddenly get paired with a duo or trio. And the worst is when you get paired with a trio, it's pure RNG. You either get a solid trio or a really bad one. If you still choose to play solo, here are some tips to improve your gameplay and lower your chances of losing. First, don't always follow your teammates' pick request. For example, if you're used to playing support but get forced into tank, your performance can drop since the rotations and playstyle are completely different. Let's give an example like this. In this situation, my friend is a support player, but the team forced him to pick Tigreal. And here, he also doesn't follow his main objective, which is either going mid first to zone the enemy mid laner or disrupt the enemy buff. Or like this. Here at the first turtle, his objective is actually correct, but his positioning is wrong. He should be in this area, but instead, he's in the enemy jungle, which is really dangerous, especially since our EXP lane is weak early on. Yeah, I know sometimes he saves me from danger, but most of the time he makes weird moves like this. Or like this. Here, his HP is already low, but for some reason he keeps rotating. The best decision here would be to recall. Because the tank is very important, he basically the main protector for our team. Here, quick tips when facing enemies with high crowd control. You can contest the turtle using a hit-and-run strategy. Anyway, he had two enemies in front of him and his ultimate was ready, but he didn't use it.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Next, you can use the chat feature here to communicate. You can also press these buttons like attack, retreat, or request backup. Or you can also type to communicate more clearly, but don't use it for swearing. Use it properly to avoid unnecessary conflict. Next, make sure you play your strongest role, whether it's jungler, mid lane, EXP lane, gold lane, or roamer. But I recommend jungler, mid lane, or gold lane, because these roles are great for carrying the team. You playing roamer in solo? Yep, you're on your own. Especially as a tank, you need solid macro. You use roamer damage?
Shut your
And this is what most people do when they are in a winning position. Here, we are in a dominant position, and I see Zilong trying to split push, so I immediately chase and take him down. But look at what my team does at the enemy base. Even though here the Lord is about to spawn. Here, you just need to communicate with your team to take the Lord and avoid unnecessary movements. And here, even though I warned my team not to keep fighting, they still made unnecessary moves. So I just ignore it and go straight for the Lord and secure it. And yup, the last thing, don't make blunders, since most players do this in solo match, because it makes it easier for the enemy to make a comeback when you make a blunder. So, playing solo doesn't always guarantee victory, because this game has all kinds of players. Sometimes your team plays well, and sometimes it's the opposite. And the worst part is getting a toxic team, since they're usually hard to deal with. And lastly, if you want to improve your skill, don't play solo. It's more effective to play in a trio or squad, because it helps improve your communication, as well as your macro and micro. You learn faster since this is a 5 versus 5 strategy game, not a 1 versus 9. You don't have a friend?
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go.